Hare Krishna. Greetings from Bethany Beach, Delaware. We're sitting here, we've just built a sand mandir. So, but you have to wear a dhoti to sorry to come in. Anyway, maybe you could show them the water here. The New York trial was delayed. I was in New York. So I came down here, and Sunday we are going to New Goloka, and especially Krishna West in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. And I may have to, I probably do have to return to New York, perhaps in a week or longer, depending on unforeseeable legal factors. Today is Prabhupada's Disappearance Day. Today is a day that Prabhupada disappeared 39 years ago. And so today is the day that we should focus on Prabhupada not disappearing. Prabhupada once wrote a letter when I was a new devotee in '69. He wrote to a devotee and said that you are not seeing the actual form of the spiritual master because we see the external form, but Prabhupada is eternally present with us as an eternally liberated soul. So to make Prabhupada fully present, or to realize his presence, we have to restore his mission. Prabhupada very famously said that when I'm gone, if you cannot expand my mission, at least maintain it. Obviously in the Western world that didn't happen. At least not as far as the Western mission in the Western world. That clearly, we have not done that yet. So our duty to Prabhupada is to fully restore the Western mission so that it is as powerful and as relevant as he left it, and to even expand it, because Prabhupada said at least maintain, but obviously his real desire was that we expand it. So this is Prabhupada's Disappearance Day, but it's the day to make him appear more powerfully than ever. It's the day to demonstrate that a liberated soul never really disappears. That's actually the point. The main point of Prabhupada's Disappearance Day is that he doesn't disappear if we actually follow him, if we fulfill his desires. And anyone that knew Prabhupada well, anyone that was trained by Prabhupada, knows that Prabhupada was just all about saving the planet. That Prabhupada came to this world to save it. That's why he came here, to save it. And so, of course, we all have beautiful anecdotes about Prabhupada, but ultimately he wanted to get the job done. Ultimately, he wanted to get the job done. I remember one time entering Prabhupada's room, I believe he was in Brooklyn, and the first thing he said to me was, "So, how many books, how many temples, how many devotees?" And of course, I was delighted to hear that question. So when Prabhupada was here, at least I and certainly others, our happiness in life was just to bring back victories for Prabhupada. That was the relationship with Prabhupada among those that to whom he gave most attention. That we would go out, we would, by his mercy, by Krishna's mercy, accomplish something significant to spread the movement, and we'd come back and offer it to Prabhupada at his feet. That's the relationship. Prabhupada said, let the neophytes stay in the temples and ring the bells. So today is not merely a day to ring bells for Prabhupada. or to offer him ghee lamps. We should also do that, of course. But that's not enough. It's not nearly enough. And Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that better than offering paraphernalia, dravya maya yagya, which means, just like the arti paraphernalia, offering Prabhupada different rituals, different, perhaps abhishek. That's all good. That's our culture. That should go on. But Krishna says better than that is to spread his knowledge. So it's not that we do one and not the other. We should offer Prabhupada the ritual honor that he so much deserves, but at the same time we should get job one done. Obviously, job number one, what Prabhupada really wanted, is to spread this movement, and although every part of the world is important, in his pranam mantra, in his own pranam mantra, Prabhupada gave special attention to one part of the world, which is the West. I didn't write Prabhupada's pranam mantra, he did. So, and that's what he did. Prabhupada distinguished one special part of the world in his pranam mantra, and he made it very clear over and over again that his ultimate vision, that ultimately his mission, the success of his global mission, depended on making his movement powerful in the West among Western people. And I think anyone that actually understands Prabhupada deeply knows that's the main job right now. That's what's most important, and therefore those leaders of ISKCON who have responsibility in the Western world, obviously Prabhupada asked other devotees to preach in other areas, but at least those devotees who have responsibility in the West and who really understand Prabhupada deeply will understand that that's the most important service right now. It's because that's what Prabhupada taught. So I hope on Prabhupada's Disappearance Day that we can all dedicate and rededicate ourselves to that most important mission upon which, according to Prabhupada, his entire global strategy depends. So, wish you were here. Maybe give him one more look at Krishna's ocean. Krishna says, among bodies of water, I'm the ocean. So, hope to see Krishna again. And Jai Prabhupada on his Disappearance Day. Hare Krishna.